Y'all, I have done some dumb things while metal detecting, but this one might just take the cake. Well, hey guys, this is Chris Boardwine with Davie County Diggers. Thanks so much for tuning into the video today. This is just going to be a short, quick hitter, and honestly, it's a keeping it real type of video. So I need to kind of tell on myself here. I made a real rookie mistake a few months back on a hunt, and I would have never found out about it had I not gone back through some old video clips as I was looking for something. And man, I got a surprise. So I wanted to share it with you. Hopefully, if it's something that we can all learn from, then maybe this video will be beneficial. So let me ask you something. You just dig an old shotgun head stamp out of the hole. You were pretty sure that that was the mid-tone that you were digging. When you close that plug back up, are you going to listen again for another signal? I know it's Basics 101, but do you always do it? So what's your answer? You always check your plugs? Yeah, if you'd asked me about 2 weeks ago, I'd have said, dude, I can tell you unequivocally, I always check my plugs. That's something I learned my first couple weeks metal detecting. I know full well that the signal that I dig out of the ground may not have been the signal that I heard with my metal detector, or it's very possible that there could be more than one of the same signal in the hole. So yes, I always check my plugs. Well, guess what? I didn't always check my plugs, and the video clip that I'm about to show you proves it. I never knew it. Nobody ever brought this to my attention. I found this on my own and showed it to my buddy Travis, and I'm about sick because I still don't know what I didn't dig. But this is going to be a lesson to you guys. Learn from my mistakes. Always check your plugs before you move on. Let's get on to the video clip and show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Well, what we've got here is the film clip that I was talking about. I published this about 2 months ago in a video titled, "When the Soil is Sandy, the Buttons Are Dandy." If you don't believe me or you'd like to see it for yourself, you're welcome to go to that video. Go to about the 4-minute and 12-second timestamp, and you can see everything that I'm talking about right here. So for some general information, what you're looking at is a screen grab that I've got going on right now from my computer. I have the video software editing tool that I use up. The background is Travis Allen and I were on a Civil War relic hunt in Southern Virginia. We had been there about an hour. I'd come across a 1415, which is a solid mid-tone on the Knox 800. It could have been a low-range bullet. It could have been a button. It could have been a J-hook. There's a whole lot of things it could have been, but the bottom line is it was a good enough signal that I wanted to dig. Now, if you'll see right here, you can see on this video software editing tool my mouse cursor moving around, and I'm going to use that to point out just a few things as we go along. So the premise is I've got the hole dug, and as I opened up the hole, I could see the white patina of lead. Again, I didn't know if it was a bullet yet or camp lead, but I saw the patina there. I went ahead and got my pinpointer out and showed that for the camera. You'll see the pinpointer come in here in just a second, showing everybody that's where it's at. My fingers are then going to go in and kind of clean it out just a little bit. And then I want to point to your attention where the shovel comes in, and I'm going to kind of loosen it up. Now, the whole reason I'm doing this video is to show you guys that there was something else in this hole. If you'll see my mouse moving around, it's going to be about right in this area, but we can't see it yet. As the camera goes along, my hand is going to come into view. Now I want you to look to the left of my finger. It almost looks like it's catapulted with a spring, but I can assure you it wasn't. What I had done is loosened it up with the shovel. And boom, there it goes. Did you see it right there? What is it? I don't know. Could it be a colonial copper? It's very possible. I dug 2 Virginia halfpennies out of this property, and Travis dug a large cent. Let me show you that one more time. I get in there with my shovel, go in there with my finger to move the piece of camp lead, and then bam, there it goes. It kind of hits with a dull thud to the point where I think it has some weight behind it. That leads me to believe it could be a coin. Now, it very well could be a shotgun head stamp, and I'll probably honestly never know the answer to that. But this is what this video is about. Thinking you know what it is when you don't really. Now, in all likelihood, this thing was probably sitting on edge, and if it was a copper coin, I would have normally gotten a real much higher tone. But if it was on edge, I might have never even heard it. And I believe it would have been on edge, how it was sitting in that sand just like that. So there it is. I don't know what it is. If anybody can enhance and do some digital editing on that to get it pulled up closer, I sure would love to know. But that is my story about something else being in that plug. One more time. There it goes. All right, guys. Well, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in and taking the time today to watch the video with me. It means a lot to me that you guys do that, and subscribe to the channel and leave me such positive comments on how I'm doing. It means a lot to me. So, guys, thank you so much. Travis and I have some endeavors that we're working on. We'll be back on some Civil War relic hunting real soon. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to see that new content every time we put it out. So this is Chris Boardwine with Davie County Diggers. We'll see y'all on the next hunt.